welcome to Lost RT Presents Solo Gaming. Today we're going to be looking at Dice City and the expansion All That Glitters. Mostly I'm going to be going over the solo game rules, but I'm going to touch on a little bit of how I pack it out for my camping trips. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the components and what all comes in the box. So it comes with an instruction manual, which is well done, easy to read, very clear instructions. Reference cards for each player. The board, which is your city that you'll be playing on. Every player gets one of these. And it comes with plenty of tokens, which are made a nice thick card stack. Since I'm playing with the expansion, I also have these gold tokens. There are enough D6s for 4 players. 5 different colors, each matching up with a row. And then each face matching up on the top, the columns. And last, all the cards. You have resource cards, bandits and trade ships, regular army, and the buildings. The buildings all have different types, noted on the top. They have a defense value, which is more important in a multiplayer game, and a victory point value. The bandits and the trade ship also have victory point values. The bandits have a defense, and the trade ship has a cost, a resource cost. These are going to be the main ways to win in the solo game. Once I start going through gameplay, we'll go into more detail about how the cards work and how the dice and everything comes together. So right now I am bringing 8 of each resource, an army, and gold. You only need 3 bandits, 3 trade ships, and 60 card deck of locations. So let's talk about solo play. I'm able to fit all the components that I need in this box, in the expansion box, so it's easy to travel with when I'm bike camping. So let's take a look at the gameplay. Alright, for solo mode, I've got my resources up on the top. Got 3 bandits. You never run out of bandits and you never run out of trade ships in the solo game. They're always there for scoring. I have my buildings, 2 rows of 4. That's for normal mode. Once the settlement deck is empty, the game is over. First, roll the dice. You follow the color and the face type. Just 1. So now I got to decide what I want to do with my dice. I can use the location beneath it and get what it says. So for this, in the forest, I would get 1 wood. I can move another die to an adjacent space, so I can remove this one to be able to move this over 1. I can also pass and gain a pass token, which can be used later on in the game. But I can only do that once per turn. So I don't really want these points yet, so I'm going to get rid of this to move this one adjacent, which is reroll. I got a 3. I'm going to go ahead and gather the resources for the rest of them. So that gets me a wood, stone, and the coal. So now I can take a look and buy a building. I'm going to buy the gold mine. And I can place it anywhere on here. So that's all I'm doing this turn. So at the end of the turn in the solo play, these cards go away. These slide down, and 4 new ones come out. So my goal is to try to gather resources, as many as I can, or militia. So I can fight the bandits to get points, or I can get resources to get these trade ships to get points. At the end of the turn, you're allowed to keep 1 token of each resource, and you can keep as many past tokens as you want. They don't count as a resource being stockpiled. Alright, so on this turn I was able to get 2 wood, 2 of the stone, and 2 of the coal. So during the building phase, I can now get this trade ship, which earns me 5 victory points. The game continues like that until you run out of cards. Alright, for some of you, Dice City might not be complex enough. You have the randomness with rolling the dice, but you also have a level of strategy with how you spend your commodities, your card placement, and in general what you do with those dice. Overall, I really like this game. I'm able to compact it down, fit it on my bike, and take it with me camping, as long as it's not too windy and the weather's fair. Alright, hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see more solo game videos, let me know in the comments, and please subscribe.